Hey, greetings there, gold seekers. This is Tim for Blue Lead Gold Productions. I'm exactly where you would expect to find me. I'm out on the Yuba today, and I'm here with Mr. Kerry O. We're preparing for some long and somewhat strenuous hiking today. We're on a mission of mercy. About 3 years ago, I had an Angus, and I used to mine at a spot further down the river here. And so I would stash my Angus up on the side of the hill. And one day I stashed it up on the side of the hill, and I haven't been back for like 3 years. So that poor Angus is out there. It's hungry. It's gone through rain and cold and freezing temperatures. It's lonely. The Angus needs to, get some dirt in it, get a good meal, and it'll get back to its prior glory, I hope. And so yeah, we're on a mission of mercy. We're going to get that Angus if it's still there today. All right, well, there's somewhat of a steep descent into this area, but nice to have a couple of ropes to do it with, and we made it down to almost all the way down to the river in one piece. All that's good. We got Kerry O over there checking out the gold seeking possibilities. All right, gold seekers, we are changing into our river shoes here because we're going to cross the river right there. Looks like a pretty easy crossing spot. I approve. Then we're going to be hiking down a ways and around that bend. Oh, and oh my, what a beautiful day it is on the river. We got a nice breeze blowing through. Probably mid-80s right now, but the breeze cools us down nicely. It's a beautiful day on the South Yuba River. Mother Yuba about to shower us with generous, glittering gifts of gold. And if I'm lucky, I'm going to get that Angus back too. There goes Kerry O out across the river. Let's see if he gets up waist deep. I predict about waist deep. And let's take just a moment here to ponder and be amazed by the incredible power that the water has to sculpt these rocks. Look at how nice and smooth as the babies behind that rock is, and the river just kind of carved all and sculpted all that curve into it. Beautiful. All right, gold seekers, we have made it to the dig spot for the day. This is where we're going to be digging in this area. Beautiful section of the river. And if everything goes the way it ought to, I think up the hillside there, I'm hoping that there's still going to be an Angus. Poor, hungry, lonely Angus. If it is, we're going to feed it with gravel and make it happy. Okay, gold seekers, we're up about 60, maybe 70 feet above the river right now. And take a look. It's here. The Angus is here. Mission accomplished. Mission of mercy. It's time to feed that poor, hungry, lonely Angus. The Angus is happy. I am joyfully reunited with it. Hey, Brother Bert, do you remember the first time you and I came down to this spot and all these cracks were stuffed with packed gravel and we dug them out and we scored? That was pretty cool. Well, I'm going to have to try to get some Angus infrastructure going down here. Got plenty of flow, but nowhere currently to set the Angus up. Time to build Angus infrastructure. Well, gold seekers, this operation is going like a smoothly oiled machine and like clockwork at this point. I've got the Angus set up down in the river there, and that looks like it's ready to feed. We got some gravel we can toss through it. At one time, when Brother Bert and I first found this place, we dug all this out, and boy, we scored. We got nice gold. It seems like it has refilled with a lot of sandier material. I don't know that stuff is going to be holding as much as if I can find some stuff that we've never dug out before, maybe back in that corner. Kerry O's down there. He's got his Angus set up. That guy is probably already going to beat me to getting first gold. Because as Jeff will tell you, first gold is the only gold that counts. I just had a bite of a sandwich that was pretty darn good as a start on my lunch. And Now, if you think I'm just going to start shoveling gravel into that Angus without first making a proper smoke offering to Mother Yuba, wash your mind out with soap, and let's get the offerings done here. This is what we're working with here today. We got a nice bud of indoor grown Blue Dream, and this stuff should be pretty tasty, more than adequate. Got this one domed up here and ready to go. Yum, that was tasty. Okay, so we've got some gravel built up behind this rock and this bedrock here, and I think it belongs in that bucket and then in the Angus. Oh, the Angus is going to be so happy to get a meal after all these years. Alright, so this is the start of our dig site here, and let's take a moment and do a little bit of gravel analysis. I like the color and the consistency of this gravel for South Yuba gravel. It's got that light brown hydraulic dirt in it, and this has kind of a nice mix of sandier gravels and small pebbles and stuff too. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some gold out of this. Alright, so there we are, bucket number 4, full of nice light brown mixed gravels, and this is the hole we've been working. You can see we got dug away quite a bit of gravel from it. There's still some more left to be cleaned up in there, maybe a little bit left off over in the sides here, and we'll have to look for something different. But in the meantime, I'm going to dump this through the Angus, then we'll go check in on Kerry O. I think he is doing what Kerry O does near a body of water. He goes sniping. Well, gold seekers, it is just a beautiful day out here today. Mid to high 80s. Got a nice breeze blowing. See all those little trees and stuff moving around in the breeze. Water cool and clear. I'm going to have a nice drink of ice water. And after I have my drink of ice water, I'm going to see if there's some gold in those concentrates. Maybe I'll take a swim first, actually. That would be nice. So at night, before I head out the next day, I take a bottle of Gatorade, old bottle of Gatorade, and fill it up with water, and then freeze it in my freezer, and then I have delicious ice water on the river. That is refreshing. Well, there really is nowhere to swim around here, but I should be able to achieve full immersion right down there. So let's wade on in and give it a go. Oh my, I am in a state of Yuba bliss. I just love to cool off in the Yuba and then feel the warmth of the sun on my back. Listen. I don't know if you can see him off in the distance down there, but Kerry O is down there sniping some side of the river bedrock cracks. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come back with a little bit of gold to show for his efforts. And speaking of gold to show for one's efforts, yes, we are going to get to the panning out of this pan of concentrates here, but first I think another smoke offering to Mother Yuba would be a prudent and cautious move. Delicious. Yeah, call me simple-minded, I guess I am, but I just love sitting here with my feet chilling in the Yuba. Got a nice warm rock under me. It's a beautiful sunny day. I got some tasty Blue Dream. Bet you I even got some gold in that pan. It doesn't take too much to make a man happy. Alright, well, no pickers, no nuggets, no pokers, but look at all those shiny little flakes. I'll take every single one of them. I am greedy. I'll snuffer them up right now. So if you take a look here, you will see that at one time there was actually a quartz vein that was in here. And this has all been busted out, cut out, removed. Quartz vein was in here at one time, busted out, cut out, removed, and probably ground up for putting through somebody's sluice somewhere. And I imagine there was some gold that came from it. I've gotten some nice quartz crystals before that came from this vein. And look at this. I just noticed this here. Lots of little tiny crystals all over this rock. Beautiful. I might try to take some of those home with me. I don't want to lug a lot of this host rock out of here, but I could see maybe. So I just had a nice little lunch. Made some offerings to Mother Yuba. Unfortunately, the gold does not seem to be digging itself, so I'm going to have to get going on some of that right now. Alright, so I happened upon a little bedrock bust dirt, and take a look right there. Just panned that out, and there's a nice shiny little poker flake staring at me in the sun. Well, I am not on Stephen's property, so I don't have to behave like I'm on Stephen's property. I came along, I saw some fractured bedrock here. I gave it a little bit of help. Now I got a pail full of good bedrock dirt down there. I think I'm just going to dump it through the Angus. Kerry O has been spending his afternoon just sniping in that nice cool water down there. I think he's got a few little golden flakes. I'm hoping there'll be some gold in this bucket right here. And we got a long high comb, and I think we're going to have to get going pretty soon. Well, we got the sun heading for the canyon wall. There finally we're getting some shade over here, and it's cooling off a bit. I have one last bucket of bedrock gravel to put through this sluice over here. We're going for quality, not quantity on this stuff. Let's put this through the sluice, and then we'll pan out the concentrates and see if there's any damn gold there. And then I think we're probably going to have to get going pretty soon after that. Well, Gold Seeker Kerry O has the results of his sniping adventures here. Take a look. Kerry got gold today. Probably won the day. Probably got first gold in everything. Nice work there, Kerry. I like that gold. All right, I just finished my lunch. Pretty late to be finishing my lunch, but I had a little bit of sandwich left over, and I just polished that off. I think it's about time to make a smoke offering and pan that pan of concentrates. Well, it's not really concentrates, it's cracked dirt and bedrock dirt. All right, well, there it is, the bedrock bucket. No one's gotten rich, but I'd say that's a respectable amount of gold for a bedrock clean out. Plenty of tiny little flakes. I'll take every one of them. Now I'll show you the gold for the day. All right, and there it is, the gold for the day. If it don't look like much, that's because it ain't all that much. But I like every single one of those pretty little flakes. They're all going to get snuffered up and taken home with me. And I want to remind everybody that on the last Saturday of July, this month, July 26th, we're having the 7th annual North Yuba Nugget Hunt up at my Petey's Place mining claim. That's right out in front of the Union Flat Campground, which is 6 miles east of Downeyville on Highway 49. It's just a great gathering of the mining community. I'll be giving away 3 grams of gold, so somebody's going home with 3 grams of gold. We've had nice nuggets found every year, and I'm hoping this year will be no different. Bring your family, bring your friends. Everyone's invited. I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you. So until then, this is Tim for Blue Lead Gold Productions saying aloha.